Good morning, everyone. My name is Hayate Kashimoto, and today I will be presenting on the topic of leadership and empowerment in the workplace. The leadership plays a vital role in guiding employees and shaping organizational success, while empowerment allows individuals to take ownership of their work and contribute to decision making. In this presentation, I will explore key workplace communication issues related to leadership and empowerment, discuss its implications, and propose recommendations to address it. Leadership impacts how well an organization performs because it determines how managers will appreciate, motivate, and tend to their employees. And empowerment, conversely, refers to the ability of employees to take to the organization their roles, give suggestions, and be appreciated. The essence of both factors, leadership and empowerment, center with proper communication. Leaders with poor communication will be unable to motivate their followers, and employees will feel isolated. The main object of this presentation is to identify a specific communication problem in the workplace that is related to leadership and empowerment, outline its impact on managers and employees, and formulate strategy to address them. A major communication issue in many workplaces is the reliance on a top-down management style. In this approach, managers focus primarily on giving instructions rather than engaging in meaningful dialogue with employees. These creators feel excluded from decision-making processes, and their ideas or concerns are often overlooked. When employees are not empowered, they are less motivated to perform at their best and less likely to contribute innovative ideas. Ultimately, this communication problem leads to increased stress, frequent miscommunication, and in some cases, higher employee turnover. For manager, the poor communication and lack of empowerment have serious consequences. The first, managers will risk losing the trust and respect of their employees if they rely too heavily on top-down approach. Once trust is lost, it becomes very difficult to rebuild. Second, it becomes harder to motivate and engage staff. Employees may stop putting in extra effort when they feel their voices and ignored. Third, team performance and overall productivity are likely to decline because innovation and collaboration are restricted. Finally, the manager may face higher turnover rates, which increase recruitment and training costs for the organization. These issues show why managers must adapt a more empowering and communicative leadership style. From the employee's point of view, poor communication and lack of empowerment result in significant challenges such as low motivation and poor job satisfaction. Employees are likely to view their work as monotonous, rote tasks instead of a meaningful contribution if their efforts are not recognized. Inevitably, employees are excluded from decision-making or given minimal responsibilities. There is a cap to how much they can grow and develop. This stagnation hinders their ability to acquire new skills and progress professionally. In addition, the lack of empowerment employees experience usually leads to elevated levels of stress and frustration since there is no ability to change their circumstances. In addition, poor communication makes employees feel alienated from the broader organizational agenda, which further diminishes their engagement. The consequences indicate that leadership and the ability to empower people are not simply management concerns, but vital for the well-being and success of employees. A transformational leadership style paired with effective communication is a must. And this is because transformational leaders articulate a vision that inspires and motivates employees to perform at higher levels. They do not only give order but also model the behavior that they wish to see and foster the development of the employees. The strong communication is the fundamental to this approach. Managers must endorse open communication that is both vertical and bidirectional and gives employees a platform to voice their opinions and worries. Moreover, feedback must be regular, timely, and constructive, as it enables employees to know what they are doing well and what they must work on, drawing them into a culture of trust and continuous improvement. With effective transformational leadership and improved communication, managers are able to cultivate effective working relationships with the employees and improve the level of engagement across the board. The second recommendation is to strengthen empowerment through effective delegation. The managers should delegate authority and responsibilities to employees instead of keeping all decisions at the top. When employees are trusted with meaningful tasks, they develop confidence and a stronger sense of ownership in their work. Involving employees in decision making is also critical. This not only increases motivation, but also brings diverse perspectives that can improve the quality of organizational decisions. Furthermore, giving employees autonomy demonstrates trust, and when combined with recognition of their contributions, employees feel valued and respected. By practicing the empowerment through delegation and participation, managers can create a more motivated, innovative, and committed workforce. The third recommendation is to build a strong culture of trust based on training and development. The collaboration and trust are needed for a good working relationship. The managers need to recognize and reward employees' achievements actively, which is a commitment and appreciation develop. At the same time, communication and leadership training must be invested in by organizations to ensure that managers are taught the competencies to communicate and lead to their teams. Encouraging continuing learning and professional development also enhances employee growth, as well as creating a positive company culture. Through trusting, recognizing, and training, managers are able to create a culture within which both employees and leaders can flourish together. So, to sum it up, in conclusion, the key element for any workplace to succeed in the future is ability to lead and the ability to empower others. In the absence of effective communication, the managers and employees will find themselves losing trust, motivation, and will struggle to perform. Meanwhile, these issues can be solved with transformational leadership communication kept within the boundaries of the organization, shared control and trust, as well as trust and growth systems. These measures will enable organizations to empower employees, enhance leadership, as well as motivation, innovation, and success in the workforce. These are my reference list, and thank you for listening to my presentation.